We're doing this again. We're actually doing this again. Time is a circle. Hello everyone, my name is Jordan and welcome to Jordan's Soapbox, the show that talks about whatever I want, but it's usually Nintendo. Today on the show, I want to talk about the recent announcement of a Switch version of Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light to be released on December 4th, 2020. Like Super Mario 3D All-Stars, this should be an exciting announcement, as it allows an older title to be made available on newer hardware, increasing its accessibility. It's likely even more exciting than that, as this is the original Fire Emblem that was never localized into English and adds a lot of nifty features, like save states. It would absolutely be worth it for someone who is a fan of Fire Emblem, Nintendo, or early Japanese RPGs. But this excitement is once more dampened by another limited release strategy. According to the official store page for Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light, it states that the title will, quote, only be available for a limited time. But what does that mean? Well, I ended up finding a press release from Nintendo. In the press release, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light will be, quote, only be available to purchase until the end of the franchise's 30th anniversary on March 31st, 2021. Purchase. It's not saying that the physical edition of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light will be limited. It's saying that the entire title will only be available to purchase until March 31st, 2021. Yep, this is absolutely deja vu from the whole Super Mario 3D All-Star situation. Now, Nintendo might have intentions to bring the title to the Nintendo Switch Online service and maybe offer this thing on its own for a limited time, but there's no indication of that, so how can I assume such a thing? So, from the information that I have and my understanding, it seems that Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light will be available from December 4th, 2020 to March 31st, 2021, with no current mentions of availability after that. Look, folks who remember my video about Super Mario 3D All-Stars know this song and dance. I'll talk about how limiting both the physical and digital release is bad, especially considering the ongoing efforts to curtail illegal downloads of titles like these. I'll talk about how limiting the release of a classic title like this is bad from a consumer and business standpoint, as it allows a consumer only a short window to buy this and the money that could be made from a title like this severely shortened, all on top of the fact that Fire Emblem is a very popular franchise for Nintendo. But there's no use in doing that. Nintendo is still making a ton of money off this release no matter what, and I honestly can't blame anybody for purchasing it. It's not their fault they want older titles on newer hardware, especially ones that didn't have an English release like Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. But who I can blame is Nintendo, with their continuing lackluster treatment of their older titles. I don't know what the solution to this is, other than for more consumer-oriented folks making these sorts of decisions at Nintendo. Unfortunately, until that happens, I don't think this will be the last time a limited release of an older title that should be a forever release. Anyway, thanks for watching this short episode of Jordan's Soapbox. I'm Jordan, and see you all next time. До свидания. I hope I don't have to talk about Nintendo anymore.